It's awesome. I mean, great feeling getting a win coming off that versus a divisional opponent. Ready to get home and go home for Christmas.
What does a win mean personally for you and the team here today?
It was great. I mean, these guys have been fighting so hard week in and week out all season, and we just haven't gotten the results we wanted. But we feel like really these past couple weeks and the tail end of the season, we've been putting a lot of good efforts up and putting a lot of good stuff on tape. Just hadn't found a way to finish games, and today that's what we did. Really, all three phases: offense, defense, special teams, making plays near the end of the game to make sure we came home with the win.
And in goal-to-go situations, we're running just you and 11 for most of the game till the end. Can you talk about a little bit of the decision there going into the game with that situation? I made that adjustment later. What was kind of the plan there today?
Yeah, just from film studying the past couple of weeks against this defense, they'd struggle with a lot of 11 personnel groupings and just people making plays. And we felt like once we got our calls out there, we matched up well against them, and we just needed to execute and find a way to get in the end zone.
Once I'll switch to two tight end there, got Cooks open. Can you take me through that play?
Which one exactly? The touchdown to him? Yeah, so first look, Faggot man, Aikens one-on-one into the boundary on whoever he's with, and they ended up zoning out his side. And the play was pretty much designed to sell like they're running across the back of the end zone. And I needed to just buy a little bit of time to scramble so they could adjust back and to the other side and find a way to get open. I gave him a chance, and he ended up making a great play, getting his feet back down in the end zone and getting the touchdown there. That was big.
This game, what was the conversation there, and what was kind of the feeling having Lovey kind of give the confidence and know to get that there, even though it didn't like that?
Yeah, it's big. Love going for it on fourth down, especially when we can stay on the field. It kind of ices their defense, ices their offense, making sure we're staying out there, controlling the football, controlling the game. So confident in us as players to go out there and convert those fourth downs. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, but in moments like that, we want to stay on the field so we can keep the ball in our hands.
When the game got delayed, how did you manage your time?
It was fine. Just kind of pushed back the pregame routine an hour. Stayed in the locker room, tried to stay warm. It was pretty chilly this morning.
How'd you, when you woke up, how'd you see the weather? How'd you handle it in the morning?
Nothing crazy. Pretty much the same. Just wore a little overcoat over the suit today to try to stay warm, but it wasn't too cold. I know there were a couple of games across the country that were a little colder than what we had here to deal with. So, stayed warm. We were good to go.
Is this the coldest game you ever played in?
Yes, I believe so.
How did you, I don't know, did it affect you a bit? How did you all play through that, planning that, keep your hands?
I didn't think the cold weather really affected us too much. Field was a little slick, icy at times, but other than that, I don't think the cold weather affected too much. We were staying warm. I think once the wind picked up a little bit, we noticed that, but other than that, we were good.
Lovey was talking about what wind can do for this team, and he said that it was a good example of where it's going for Washington the last couple of games. It's a good team. It takes time. For you, what's been your journey so far, and what does today show about that so far?
Yeah, I think what I was saying earlier just goes to show how much fight this team has. The record is what it is at this point, but we're coming in fighting for everything we can do week in and week out to try to go out there and scratch our way to get some wins. We've been close the past couple of weeks, got it today, and really excited for these next two games to close out the season. Our guys are ready, and we're excited to get back home in front of our fans versus Jacksonville.
I know you're a pretty even-keeled guy, but after that touchdown to go up, what was the interactions, anything on the sideline, any takeaways from that?
Even keeled, nothing crazy. There was still time in the game at that point, so I had to wait to celebrate until the clock said 0.
All right.
Cool. Thank you.